Happy Easter, everybody. I hope you're having a brilliant time celebrating today. Maybe you've got an Easter egg hunt planned. I wonder if you're any good at Easter egg hunts. Hiding eggs, a symbol of new life for people to find on Easter Sunday, is a widespread tradition. But hunting around can be difficult, can't it? Especially if we're desperate to locate some chocolate for breakfast, but always seem to be looking in the wrong place. Looking for things in the wrong places was a big part of the very first Easter Sunday. In our reading, some of Jesus' followers go to look for him at the tomb, and they're pretty sure that they're looking in the right place. They watched as Jesus was crucified a few days before. They saw his body be taken down and placed in the tomb, which was closed with a stone. In fact, they're so sure that they're going to find Jesus' body inside that they bring spices to anoint him and to mask the smell of decay. However, it soon becomes clear that they are searching in completely the wrong place. Instead of finding a dark tomb with Jesus' dead body inside, they are greeted by two lively angelic messengers with shining, dazzling clothes who ask them an important question. Why do you look for the living among the dead? Why do you look for the living among the dead? I think this question is an important one for all of us to consider at Easter time. Are there times when we look for life in the wrong places? Times when we look for new life among what is dead? Jesus' first followers think that this Easter morning is an ending, but Luke tells us it's only the beginning. It is the first day of the week, the first day of a new era, a whole new creation coming into being. Jesus has died on the cross, but he has risen to new life, and he invites everything and everyone to come with him. But are there times when we still find ourselves sat looking into the cold, empty stone tomb, rather than getting up and following Jesus on his way? Do we look for fulfillment, for life, all over the place, rather than in Jesus? Do we find ourselves clinging to things that are cold and stale instead of letting them go? Maybe we repeat old labels or attitudes, or hang on to old habits and the familiarity of the dark, rather than stepping out into the dazzling light. Luke's Gospel reminds us that those gathered at the tomb are looking for life in the wrong place. Jesus is not there. He is risen. By his Spirit, he is active in the world, healing, reconciling, transforming, and we are called to join in with this work because his Spirit lives in us. This Easter, let's make sure we're looking in the right places. As we think about our own lives and the people and places around us today, where do we see the shoots of new life trying to push through? Are there areas where we see God's light shining through the cracks? Where can we see the marks of heaven breaking into earth and God's kingdom of love, peace, and justice being built? This year, how might we focus our attention on these things that are life-giving? How might we help to nurture them and encourage growth? Today, let's ask God for the courage to let go of stale things and embrace the new life that Jesus has for each and every one of us. And let's remember how he told us, the Son of Man must be handed over to the hands of sinners and be crucified, and on the third day, rise again. Amen.